Yesterday, the bandits who attacked the Cherubim and Seraphim Church in Ijigba, Kogi State, escalated threat. They've issued a strict 48 hours ultimatum for 200 million naira ransom, threatening severe consequences if the demand is not met. After 11 days of captivity, with babies barely 3 months old among the hostages, this is a clear sign that the criminal's patience has run out. This has made Nigerians to ask if kidnapping will ever stop. Alright, to answer if kidnapping will ever stop in Nigeria, considering our government present approach, let's see how the bandit negotiation pattern works in these last 10 days. Why they are hungry, why the 48 hours ultimatum, how the state government fails people, and conclude if there is hope for Nigerians. On November 30, 2025, during a church service, bandits attacked the Cherubim and Seraphim Church in Ijigba, Yagba West local government of Kogi State. A total number of 14 worshippers were abducted. This group includes the presiding pastor, popularly known as Orlando, and his 6 children from his household, as well as a 3-week-old baby and a 4-month-old infant. This means the victim, including babies, has spent 11 days with bandits. On Tuesday, November 2025, Christ Apostolic Church in Eruku was attacked. 38 people was kidnapped. On Sunday, November 23, 2025, these 38 victims were released. This means they spent 5 days in bandit captivities. As at the moment of making this video, government has not made any information public on how many arrests was made, how many bandits were neutralized, or how many ransom or how much ransom has been made. We saw on the social media when the victims' families explained how the bandits initially demanded for 100 million naira per victim. On November 21st, 2025, St. Mary's Catholic School in Papiri, Agwara local government area in Niger State was attacked too. What will interest you most about this pattern is their release was in batches. Between November 21st and November 2023, 50 were released. Excuse me, government said they escaped. That means they spent 2 days in bandit captivities. 100 children released were secured on Sunday, 7 December 2025, which means they spent 16 days in bandit captivities. Last time I checked, before I made this video, significant number of victims were still in bandit captivities. It is so sad to tell you that up till now, government has not made any statement public on how many arrests was made, how many bandits were neutralized, or how much ransom was paid. Considering our government pattern and silent approach, many Nigerians are asking if kidnapping crisis is not just a crime, but a highly potentially enterprise. Let's expose the 5 observable patterns that makes this look less like adoption and more like a secret market transaction. Number 1, the weekend market days. They mostly release victims on Sundays. Sunday has become their clear market days for complete transactions. And number 2, targeted clients/victim groups. They are targeting Christian organizations, suggesting a focus on groups with community structures that enable swift and collective fundraising. Number 3, negotiation, not demand. The criminals don't simply demand ransom. They negotiated, bargained, dropping the price from 500 million naira down to 200 million naira for Kogi victims. And number 4, the secret market. The consistent public silence on arrest, neutralization, or even the payment of ransom make the secret market protected by government inactions. And number 5, the short captivity time, 2 days, 5 days, 16 days in Niger and Kwara cases suggested the internal transaction time. When the time is exceeded, likely 11 days in Kogi, pressure will be applied. In the last 10 days, the bandits has attacked Cherubim and Seraphim Church in Kogi State. The negotiation and bargaining from 500 million and 200 million. This criminal didn't just demand ransom, they bargained. How come the media always make a representation of the word ransom demand? It appears like if our colleagues could make sales and release 50 victims in 2 days, maybe the transaction was either processing or completed. Same colleagues completed transaction in 16 days and 100 children were released. Another set of colleagues completed transaction in 5 days and 38 victims were released. That is why the bandits are hungry. Because we are always kept in the dark is not enough reason for us not to have a logical thought. It appears someone is frustrating them. Someone is frustrating their plans. Maybe it's not supposed to stay that long. Maybe they couldn't endure the trouble of feeding them with a 3-week-old baby and 4-month-old baby. Maybe they are getting frustrated. Maybe they are slowing them down. Maybe some of them were compassionate because of the babies. And it begins to cause argument between them, the cold-stone-hearted and the compassionate bandit. Maybe their leader told them to calm down and decide to mount pressure. And that is why they finalized on the 200 million naira and gave 48 hours ultimatum. Like, let's just cash out, let's collect the money and go. The 48 hours ultimatum is not a request, it's a terrifying deadline. And the consequences they threatened for a family that is desperate and for the government that remains silent could mean the ultimate tragedy. More than a week after the incident, the Kogi state government has not made any public statement or provide any clear updates on efforts to rescue these hostages. The silence leaves us with one question. Has the state government failed the people of the state? Or is this a deliberate silent part of the system that makes a mockery of the hope for safety in Nigeria? Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. Share the video. This is a simple way to play your own role in exposing those who are keeping us dark. I'm your social media watchdog. See you in the next video.